eating with your bare hand. It's so unhygienic.
What's wrong with it?
Well, yeah. Every time I'm just trying to turn a blind eye and avoid those controversy. But, well, this time no more can I do that. For a time seeing those who are posing this kind of antic, I was like, isn't it just too normal to practice their own traditions, right? And how ridiculous to bring that on the table. So I'm curious that what are the opinions of those who are going against these traditions? To begin with, most other countries are accustomed to the belief that eating with hands is purely a local and clumsy thing, and using cutlery like knives, forks, or spoons has been propagated to be universally more hygienic and sanitary. Well, it is not about wrong or right or should not be eliminated. Not at all. Eating with hands to me is just a cultural norm. It's kind of the same as our regulations to eating with chopstick. And besides, it's also the traditional appropriations. So we do not need to take this too far. So, dig deep into the traditions of eating with hands etiquette. Well, first to be clear, I'm no expert at this, but I have a very close friend of mine, Raju, who came from India, and he might somehow unfold our curiosity. So welcome you, Raju. Namaste. And I hope you feel good today. Well, the mere fact, there is nothing wrong since us, the local people, have been taught and educated to have our hand washing before every meal and especially before the food is served on the table. In our country, eating with hands is considered a standard dining etiquette. The practice of eating with hands is an Asian tradition with spiritual connotation. And one thing you might not know, eating with hands, it's not just about customs. Yeah, it's not just about customs. Eating with bare hands can bring enormous benefits for your health. We believe that by joining our fingers together when eating, the consciousness about food or who are eating increased. And this practice was passed down over the decades and has grown to become a standard dining antique in India. So I'll list this to three aspects. First, about mindful eating, digestions, and the sensor for temperature. The first is mindful eating. As eating with hands require the one to be attentive, so this practice can help to promote mindful eating. Secondly, eating with hands promotes digestions. So this belief have roots since the old days. And whenever you touch your food with your hands, the nerves endings in your finger signal the brain that you are eating. And some digestive enzymes are released to aid the process of digestions. And one of the last one. Eating with hands helps to sensor for temperature. So when touching the foods, the nerves in the finger detect what the temperature the food is, and it helps to get yourself prepared for the food you're about to consume. And many of the countries keep up with this etiquette requires you to use your hands with meals, especially if you are eating a stew or something that is soup-like. To sum up, nothing more do I want to say that apart from criticizing or attacking one traditions, why don't we look at the bright side and appreciate the culture and the traditions? I do not want to impose or force you to follow it. You can opt for either to practice this etiquette, show your respect to the custom and the people there, or to not to practice eating with hands in your daily life. Otherwise, it's advisable to take this into account. And that's enough for today's video. See you next time. Bye.